Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. We're here at Cameron Indoor Stadium, the home of the Duke Blue Devils. ESPN is proud to bring you NCAA basketball. Mike Patrick along with Jay Billis. Without hesitation, let's go straight to the PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the visiting Portland Pilots, at guard, 6'2", Phil Smalls. Also at guard, 6'3", Terry Burton. At forward, at 6 feet 4 inches, Byron Higgins. Also at forward, at 6 feet 4 inches, George Allen. At center, at 6'7", Brett Allen. And their head coach, Gabriel Wayless. And now we go to a starting lineup for your Duke Blue Devils. At guard, 6'1", number 21, Stephen Conrad. And the other guard at 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Archie Armstrong. At forward, 6'3", number 5, Stephen Bolton. At the other forward position, at 6 feet 10 inches, wearing number 3, Michael Garrett. At center, 6'9", wearing number 23, Samuel Jones. Your head coach.
The Portland Pilots get the first possession of the game. How about these guys on defense, Jay?
Mike, they play a very unique zone. This team is really good at guarding the middle, so you've got to be very careful with the way you handle the ball. You cannot take quick shots, but you have to make that defense work.
And it's always been a tough defense to go up against. The senior guard with the layup. The Blue Devils have possession now, and Jay, these guys can really jack it up from outside.
Big-time three-point shooters, Mike. You've really got to press up on them and make them put the ball on the floor, and you have to be cognizant of finding them in transition.
And if you love to watch three-point shooters, this is the team to watch. For three, Burton on the mark for three.
Well, the coach doesn't even have to say anything. You can tell that the crowd is getting on that player for leaving his man open for the three-pointer right there. They are not happy with their team giving wide-open looks from beyond the arc, and their coach agrees.
Small. Devils. Wasn't careful with his position. Nailed with a backcourt violation. Takes the shot. Bolton, a bit long, but he got the bounce, and it's in. The Pilots have the ball and are one back. The Duke Blue Devils go with the zone defense here, Jay.
Yeah, Mike, it's a 2-3 zone. That gives them a little more flexibility to prevent inside play, and they can also extend out the shooters while they give good coverage down low.
Puts it up. Conlon connects and puts them in the lead. It's a one-point game. Smalls with the ball up top. Throws it up. Higgins misses the jump shot. They push it up the court. For two. Armstrong hands the shot and handling to get it all. The Pilots down by 3 with the ball.
Here we go. Here we go, Devils. Here we go. Here we go, Devils. Down low.
The Blue Devils are in a 2-3 zone. On offense, anything they particularly need to do?
Well, Mike, I'd make sure I have my best shooters on the floor right now against this zone. Whether you get mid-range shots or shoot some threes, you also have to be mindful of getting that ball inside. Just because you're going against the zone doesn't mean you forget about your big guys.
Let's go. Let's go.
He shoots the fadeaway. Holland missed, hitting the right rim. And here they come the other way. The Duke Blue Devils score again, and that's 8 unanswered points.
I mean, he knocks it down like nobody's business. Mike, I really like this kid's game. He's got all the tools to be a great one.
Throws it back. Fires. Smalls can't stop the run. It's a break. Another basket, and they've really gotten off to a great start.
This is exactly what they wanted coming out in this ballgame, Mike. Now they've got the other team trying to play catch-up. That's exactly where they wanted to be.
9-point game we've got going. Higgins has the ball up top.
They going weak side. Roll.
In low now. Down low with the ball. Shoots. Holland couldn't get it to fall, and the run doesn't stop. He's double-teamed. He shoots. Armstrong missed it off the left side.
What a beautiful read on that play. The defender really stepped forward and made a great play.
The Blue Devils go man-to-man here. Jay, why go with this defense right now?
Well, it just gives them the opportunity, Mike, to switch things up a little bit. Give this offense a different look so they can't get comfortable going against the same type of defense every time down. It just gets them out of their comfort zone a little bit. They're setting an awfully fast pace jumping out to this early lead. This is exactly what they wanted to do here tonight. Make the other team play catch-up.
Puts up the shot. The senior big man misses, and the run continues. The Blue Devils get the bucket, and the streak continues with 14 unanswered. The Pilots need a score here. They're down by 13. Shoots. Holland can't stop the run. Here comes the fast break. For the triple. The Devils score. The streak continues, and that's 17 unanswered. These clubs separated by 16 points. Kicks it back. The Pilots decide to call a timeout. The Devils are going with a man-to-man defense. What do you want to do to beat this?
I think the answer lies in ball movement, Mike. You've got to move the ball from side to side, set solid screens, and the guys coming off those screens are really going to have to set their man up to pick them off, and then you've got to look to the screener. Oftentimes, it's going to be the screener that's going to be open.
The Portland Pilots are being crushed here tonight in this first half. I know the coach looks up at the scoreboard and just grimaces every time. Jay, what's going on for this team?
Mike, they are not shooting the ball well, and that's why they're down this early in the ballgame. That's an awfully big deficit to have to overcome. But they've got to knock down their open shots, continue to work the ball, because this can turn in a hurry on you and become an even bigger hole if you're not efficient offensively. Mike, he just makes that play look so easy, and I'll tell you, that is not an easy thing to do.
Conran connects on the shot, and he's fouled. He'll get a free throw. The Pilots cross half court will try to cut that lead to 18. Smalls out on top.
Drop. Watch the pick. Now watch the road.
Feeds it back with the shot. Holland, no luck on that shot. It was a tough look. Here's the break. Bolton clears the board on offense. Running away with it now, a 22-point spread. Holland has position and wants that basketball.
Pick him up.
Shoots down low. Holland rips down the offensive rebound. Holland couldn't get it to fall, and the run doesn't stop. Higgins can't put an end to the run this time. Higgins gets whistled for blocking. That will be his second foul of the contest. Releases the Blue Devils. Beautiful inbound pass to set up the two.
Mike, the fans are really getting into it right now. This is a great scene for college basketball.
There's nothing quite like the relationship between the students and their team.
This crowd has really been a sixth man for this team.
Pushing it in. The ball's up for grabs. The Portland Pilots are suffering here with a 24-point deficit. Holland down low getting his position. Puts up the J. Holland misses, and the run continues. With the jumper. The Blue Devils get the basket and have now scored a dozen unanswered points. The Devils have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They have the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
One of the things that's been most impressive about this team's performance has been their defensive rebounding. They've limited their opponent to one challenge shot. They can't allow that to change in the closing minutes of this first half. They've got to keep up their defensive intensity, and that means keeping up their defensive rebounding intensity. No lack of enthusiasm from the fans here tonight, Mike. They are really pumped up for this game.
What they need now, Jay, is for some of that energy to make its way down on the court because they could use it.
Well, the fans are doing everything they can. These students are really into this game. Look at the band getting down to business.
And they've got some pretty good moves, too.
They've been practicing, you can tell. Excellent cohesion from the band.
Returns the ball, takes the shot. Lawson fights for the rebound.
Derek Lawson.
Good touch, babe.
The senior has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. The senior guard up top with the ball. He gets doubled up here. These kids are playing so well, Jay. It's making it almost impossible for them to lose the game.
And, Mike, this is where mental toughness comes in. They're just not relying on this lead. They're still taking good shots and still working. They will not let up.
Garrett, nice position, and picks up his 9th rebound of the game. Jones has position in deep.
Oh, I can't wait to see this play again, Mike. He got some contact going up for the shot before he makes the layup.
Jay, it looked like he could sense the defender closing in. Almost looked like he wanted to create the contact and get the ref's attention.
That's it.
The Portland Pilots with a 31-point disadvantage on offense.
Inside.
They thread it underneath. The sophomore guard is tagged with a reach-in. That's his first foul of the game.
Double. Stay tight inside.
Bolton whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game. Manning gets the bucket and the foul. It was a great shot, and he can add one more from the line. The Duke Blue Devils up 29 with the ball. Bolton gets the dunk somehow. This kid must still be growing. There's the buzzer. The score for the first half, 46-15. Are playing some great basketball out here tonight, completely dominating on the court and the scoreboard. Only halfway through this game, now starting the second half. Where's the magic coming from?
Well, Mike, in the first half, this team put on a passing exhibition. They've got a big advantage in the assist category, and that tells me this team is sharing the ball and they're finding the open man. Very unselfish in that first half. That needs to continue as this second half gets underway.
He takes the three. Conran fired short.
You got one coming. It's simple. Drop. Switch up. Eyes on the paint. Eyes on the paint.
Smalls, 17 feet away. It's off the mark. The junior forward reaching for the ball and is whistled. That's his first foul of the game. Jones is asking for the ball down low. Jay, this is really a power combo in the paint tonight, isn't it?
And those big guys have powered them into the lead, Mike. A much better front court game for this team tonight. Looking at the total points of the paint, it gives you a great idea why they're ahead right now.
Returns the ball. Inside shot. Higgins had his shot changed and couldn't get it down.
Double up, double up.
Burton is hit with a reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game.
I got him.
Fading. The senior forward hauls down his 11th rebound. Here's the break. Shoots. Conran hits the front iron on that shot. Holland missed it from the top of the key. They're running the court. Knocks it down again, and this is a kid we've heard a lot about lately.
Great individual effort, Mike. This kid is putting his team on his back right now and really taking on a big scoring load. The best rebounders go after the ball. He's not only boxing out, he's pursuing the ball out of his area. Great rebound.
Armstrong doesn't sink the leaner.
Let's do it, O.
What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. They push it up the court. Garrett tries the finger roll, but it won't go.
Box him out.
Holland decides he doesn't have the space. Holland calling for the ball down low. They get him the ball. Shoots down low. The senior forward snares the rebound. Here's the break. Releases. What a nice shot. Jay, it's their backcourt tonight. They've been very good.
They're really hitting their shots, Mike, and that makes your offense look really good. These guards are making a big difference for this team.
The Devils get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Portland Pilots with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over. The junior forward off the mark from the elbow. And here they come the other way with the J. That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
Smalls can't stop the run. Fast break. Armstrong sinks his 20th point of this game. Smalls up top, shoots it. Burton doesn't score there, and they can't stop the run. Throws it up. The Devils get the basket and have now scored a dozen unanswered points. The Pilots with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over.
We got him. What's up?
With the shot, the Pilots have been out-hustled, outplayed, out-coached. This has just been a lousy performance. The coach can't even yell at him anymore. Jay, it doesn't look good for this club. What are the stats that are standing out at you right now?
Mike, I think the key at this point in the ballgame is to get quick scores. They've got to come down and really look to score, especially off their defense. They've had the advantage in scoring points off turnovers. They got to generate offense from their defense. They don't want to go into the late stages of this game trailing by this much, because then they've got to jack up threes, and then the deficit can become even bigger.
With the jump shot. Beautiful rebound on that possession.
And another second chance opportunity. That can really take the wind out of you when you continue to get high percentage second shots like that.
Switch him up.
He shoots. Armstrong hits his shot off the right side of the rim.
Roll it, baby, roll it. 5 on 2.
Double.
It's a loose ball. Puts up the three. The junior guard hits one from way beyond the three-point arc. Got that shot off without too much trouble, and Jay, that really seems to be the story of the night.
It has, Mike. They've been taking advantage of lax defensive possessions all night long. If you turn your head, they're finding the open man. That's the way you pass the ball.
He's doubled up. Holland doesn't take it in any further. Gives it back. Holland with the rebound. He's increased his total to 8.
Mike, look how he ripped that one down. He will not allow himself to get boxed out.
The Duke Blue Devils get the basket and have now thrown in an amazing 19 unanswered points.
Stand. We got him.
Get in down there.
Holland passes it out. 7 seconds to shoot. The Devils are dominating the scoreboard as we wind down this ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, as this game winds down, you really have to be impressed with the way this team has shot the three. They have really done a great job of getting the ball inside and then kicking it out to open shooters, and they've knocked down those big shots.
Three ball. Burton can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. Armstrong blows the lay-in.
Nice block there, and no layups. This defense means business. Serious business.
Stay tight inside. Tony, 5-6.
Smalls with the ball up top. 7 seconds to get the shot off. Here comes the defense with the double team. They didn't get the shot off in time. They'll turn it over.
Good defense there. They forced the shot clock violation by preventing an open look for 35 seconds. That's 5 guys playing great defense together.
Higgins is tagged with a reach-in. That's his 3rd foul so far. Garrett will come onto the floor in his first appearance tonight.
Look at the band getting down to business.
And they've got some pretty good moves, too.
They've been practicing, you can tell. Excellent cohesion from the band.
For 3. Holland picks up after the miss.
This kid can really clean the offensive glass. He's going after it.
Just 54 seconds to go. Garrett, no luck on the tray, but he's good at the 3 ball. Burton misses and the run continues.
I got him.
Holland kicks it out, passes back.
We got him.
The defense with the double team.
Double up. Double down.
From outside. Smalls with the buzzer beater, but he misses. That will do it for this NCAA presentation. The score, 73-19. The Devils came out tonight and blistered their opponents. They really delivered a beating. And, Jay, what sticks out about the win?
Well, I think they were able to force the tempo. They got into their running game. They were able to score a lot of easy baskets off their break. When you get out and run, you're going to have an advantage. And they really kept their opponent on their heels all game long. They kept them in their transition defense. They were having a hard time getting their defense set. And ultimately, their ability to run the floor and convert was the difference in this ballgame.
Here's the ESPN player of the game. Jay, look at his numbers. They tell it all.
Mike, he's got my vote. He was in a great flow on both offense and defense, and he played hard on both ends.
Game's over. That's it for us. Hope you'll join us next time. For Jay Billis and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Good night, everybody. Welcome to Clemson, South Carolina. We're here at Little John Coliseum, the home of the Clemson Tigers. Mike Patrick here along with Jay Billis. We're bringing you NCAA college basketball here on ESPN. But before we get this one underway, let's go to the court for player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. First, for the Duke Blue Devils. At guard, 6'1", Steven Conrad. Also at guard, at 6 feet 4 inches, Archie Armstrong. At forward, 6'3", Stephen Bolton. Also at forward, at 6 feet 10 inches, Michael Garrett. At center, 6'9", Samuel Jones. And their head coach. Ladies and gentlemen, here come your Clemson Tigers. And guard, 6'2", number 22, Michael Meredith. Also, at 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Warren Jenkins. At 6'7", number 2, Anthony Steph.
The Blue Devils control the opening tip, and Jay, these kids have a great inside game.
They really like to pound the ball inside, Mike, and that puts an awful lot of pressure on your interior defense. You've really got to communicate and get on the high side of these guys to try to discourage those inside passes.
And this will be a real blue-collar game to watch.
Let's see if they can put some pressure on the ball to try to discourage those interior passes from coming in.
The Clemson Tigers are one of those teams that really make you work at both ends of the court.
You're right, Mike, and this is a really strong team down low.
And they really kill you with those offensive boards.
Sometimes 2, 3, even 4 shots in one possession because of their offensive rebounding strength.
The Tigers are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Passes it back. St. Clair gets it out. Throws it up. Step. Can't sink the jumper. They push it up the court. The Devils score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. The Clemson Tigers will take a timeout there.
This mascot is really doing his best to pump up the morale of this team.
Team spirit can come from any direction, and it's welcome from any direction.
Are those guys on scholarship?
I think. The senior forward is asking for it in the post. Kicks it back. And the double team. Fires. Ellis misses and doesn't stop the run. Bolton feeds it outside. 10 points separate the teams. Delivers back. Meredith stops the run with the basket there. That's a good job. Jones cleans up inside with a dunk.
Well, they've gotten off to a really good start to get the lead in this ballgame, but they need to keep up their intensity level. It's awfully easy to lose a lead like this, and then all of a sudden, you lose your confidence as well.
Garrett threw that down with authority.
You're just not going to see a lot of kids that can do that. That is really rare to have somebody so talented and so athletic.
Throws it back. Jenkins with it out top. Shoots the fadeaway. It's been one unproductive possession after another, Jay. I know it's early in the game, but it's not looking too good right now.
And, Mike, they just need to stay patient. They can make some adjustments offensively. They feel like they've been ambushed here early on. It's not panic time yet, but at least you want to have your finger near the panic button.
The Tigers decide to call a timeout.
No lack of support from the band here.
Jay, they always give it their best.
And it really makes this place loud, too. That adds to the enthusiasm.
The Tigers have possession, trailing by a dozen. Ellis down low, getting his position. They didn't get him the ball, missed an opportunity there. Puts it up. St. Clair off on that shot. Not a real good look for him. The Blue Devils continue to get those inside shots. The margin between the teams is 14. The double team now splits it with the pass. Fires. Meredith 13 feet out and no good. The junior guard misses the shot, bangs off the back of the rim. The Clemson Tigers 14 points behind and have the ball. Kicks it back. In the paint. Ellis off on the fadeaway jumper. Puts it up. The Duke Blue Devils get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. Inside shot. The Devils take it up. They're ahead 14 points right now. Jay, that is so impressive, the consistency from this kid.
He continues to wow this crowd with big baskets. This guy has been dictating out on offense.
The Blue Devils have come out playing very well tonight with this huge lead, Jay. They've really jumped out on top quickly in the first half. This team tonight obviously came out prepared to play. What was their secret?
Mike, their fast break has been good early, but they've done a very good job with their half-court offense to have this kind of lead. They've got to continue to defend for 40 minutes to keep this lead.
Another missed opportunity, Jay. This qualifies as a slump.
Boy, and that can be really deflating, Mike, when you miss those easy shots. They've got to really pick up their defense a notch and get some better offensive chances on their next few possessions. They need to accomplish some better defensive possessions as well as getting more offensive chances.
Passes back. The sophomore guard with it up top. Takes the jumper. Jones gets the short rebound.
This kid is a solid rebounder. He's not grabbing every rebound, but he grabbed that one with authority. I'm not sure it's the time or the place for the mascot to start messing around with the coach. He's trying to talk a little strategy with the team, and he's not aware that the mascot's behind him. He'd better be careful.
And he might want to pick on somebody else.
Yeah, that's a good way to lose your scholarship, isn't it?
The Duke Blue Devils score again, and that's 8 unanswered points.
This kid is really having a great game out there today. He's not only playing well, he's under control, and he's making the right decisions. Without this kid's effort, there's no way they'd have the lead.
He went up hard off both feet, used both hands, and really pulled down that board with authority.
Armstrong misses the wide-open jump shot. He fires. The Blue Devils with the inbounds and the quick deuce. Got that shot off without too much trouble. And, Jay, that really seems to be the story of the night.
It has, Mike. They've been taking advantage of lax defensive possessions all night long. If you turn your head, they are finding the open man. That's the way you pass the ball.
This has been a very tough first half for these kids. Their shooting has really been off.
Not a whole lot of positives for this team right now, Mike. And as a coach, I think you're looking for ways to get your team's momentum going. This team can get down in a hurry if they're not careful.
Throws it back. St. Clair in the post, calling for the ball. St. Clair gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. You almost don't want to mention the score. 24 points separate these clubs.
Oh, what a nice pass right there. Terrific job to get open, but it was the pass that made that play. That'll keep you moving to get open if you know you can get a delivery like that.
The Duke Blue Devils have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They had the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
In order to close out this half in a positive fashion, this team needs to continue to run. They've got the advantage in the fast break. They need to exploit that advantage when they're tired and their opponent is tired by continuing to push the ball up the floor.
He gets the first of 2. Wilson coming in now. His second attempt is off.
Get in down there.
Quick, 45 twist.
2 minutes remaining.
Switch up.
Bolton drops in his 14th point tonight. The Tigers, with a 27-point disadvantage, they bring him down court. He shoots the fadeaway. Ellis shoots it off the front of the rim. Wilson got a bit shaken up there. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Mike, it looks like he got nailed right in the face. That did not look any fun. Looks like he's going to get checked out, and when we know his status, we'll update you.
Wilson will leave the floor. Three-pointer. Jones gets his 6th rebound of the night. They're running the court. Conran forced that one a little. It went long.
I got him.
Jenkins misses from the line.
1 minute remains.
That's a great basket there, Jay, and a neat stat on the screen. The top 2 guys, their shot attempts and their points.
Well, they're looking for their most productive players every time down the floor, and give the coach credit because he put them into a position to score, and they're really looking for them right now.
Boy, he really thought he was set on that play, but the referee saw it differently. That's a block.
The Tigers make it across half court, but they've dug a huge hole down 29. Jenkins reels in an offensive board.
That's the kind of rebound that can get you back in the ballgame. Limit your opponent to 1 shot. Now they've got to go score it.
The senior guard set it flying, but can't get it.
Boy, this is a tough assignment because this kid can really shoot it, and he's very good at getting open. But the defender stayed tight and prevented that 3 from getting up openly.
Jenkins can't end the drought. Manages to pass out of it. Down low. The clock runs out. We're heading to halftime. The score 38-9. The Tigers are getting clobbered tonight, Jay. They've been behind this whole game as we start the second half. They need to do something and do it fast. What's going on when you look back at their performance over that poor first half?
Mike, this team is down big to start the second half, but one area in which they performed very well was on the offensive glass. They got a lot of high-percentage second-chance looks. They've got to continue to do that in the second half, and if their defense picked up, they'll be right there.
Jay, that was a great feed to set up that score.
And, Mike, that's his 3rd assist. He is really looking for open teammates and finding them. Great court vision.
Ellis wants it down low.
All right, let's go.
Feeds it back.
Switch up, man.
In low.
Help.
The Blue Devils score again, and that's 8 unanswered points.
Spot.
The senior gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That will be his second foul of the contest. The ball passed in deep. The inside shot. Ellis misses and doesn't stop the run. The junior buries number 22.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
There's another missed shot, and Jay, the coach, is really looking exasperated at this point.
Well, Mike, he took his team into the locker room at halftime and made some adjustments, but they didn't get off to a good start here in the second half. And this is the time when you can really fall apart. This is when your mental toughness has really got to kick in to stay in this game.
The Tigers with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over. St. Clair sends it back outside. Jenkins with the ball up top. Shoots. The junior big man can't stop the run. They push it up the court. Armstrong has it ricochet off the left side of the rim.
Nice play. He batted the ball loose and used his size to get his hand where it needed to go to make that stop without fouling.
Ball. Switch up.
The Duke Blue Devils get the bucket, and the streak continues with 14 unanswered. Step wants the ball, throws it back, fires the three.
That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again. That was well done.
Nice anticipation there. Practice pays off.
It certainly does, and it paid off there because they got the ball to the right man in the right position, and he hit the sweet jumper. That's a clean, nice play.
Boy, what a great game for this kid. A double-double already. Play after play, he's been just huge for this team. That's great playing, Mike.
St. Clair wasn't paying attention to the line. That's an over and back call. Puts it up. This is a big-time front line. Jay, they have a lot of talent up there.
Mike, really solid work in the paint. They're getting the ball inside. The big guys are getting angles. And give credit to the guards for getting the ball in there. When they get double-teamed, you can always kick it back out for an open jump shot.
And look at the numbers in the paint. They had an opportunity down low but couldn't capitalize. Step has it up top. St. Clair rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
And that call responding to the contact on the shot. Good call there. He'll shoot 2.
He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots.
Rebounding can make the difference in a game, winning and losing. And this team is absolutely dominating the glass. Just take a look at the scoreboard.
The Devils get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Tigers with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over. Releases. St. Clair picks up after the miss. The Duke Blue Devils have the ball and are just clobbering their opponents. They decide to double up. Conran kisses it off the glass and in.
They get another basket in the paint, Mike, and that's been the main factor here tonight. They continue to pound the ball inside, and it's working very well for them. They get high percentage shots and the chance to draw fouls.
St. Clair had his shot changed and couldn't get it down. gets the pass off. The Devils are continuing their great play tonight, Jay. It's been a one-sided matchup. They've got a big lead here, controlling the game as we move through the second half. Where have they excelled?
Well, with the lead this big midway through the second half, I think the focus has to be on protecting the ball and running good offense and burning clock. They've got a disadvantage in points off turnovers. They cannot afford to turn the ball over and fuel the other team's comeback with their own mistakes.
Bolton misses the wide-open jump shot. The sophomore guard up top with the ball. St. Clair, tough look, doesn't get it to go. They've got a fast break. Has a look. Bolton now has 30 points this game. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. The sophomore center gets called for the reach-in. That's his third foul so far. St. Clair wants it in deep, passes it back. St. Clair camped in the lane and gets a 3-second call. With the shot, Conlon misses. He just shot that one short. Another bucket. Sure, this guy's got talent, but he's determined tonight, too.
He's going for the jugular, Mike. He is looking to score every time he gets the ball. He's been the glue for this team on the offensive end.
The Tigers with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over. And they double him.
It's a double.
In the paint. Nice offensive board.
These kids are really attacking the glass. They just won't be blocked out.
All day.
Get him! Box out down low. Power stack.
From behind the arc. The home crowd really isn't happy. I think they expected a comeback. They haven't seen it.
Boy, right now it's a somber mood in this building, and the deficit is increasing. I think it's going to take something really big happening, a big play to get back in this one, Mike. Get some momentum.
The Devils with this huge lead here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, as this game comes to a close, this team has gotten this big lead because they've been a terrific passing team tonight. They've dominated the assist category, and that means they've been sharing the basketball. When you share the ball, move it from side to side, and hit the open man, you are that much harder to guard. A great job of passing tonight by this team. Now, he didn't establish position, and he gets called for the blocking foul.
Splits it with the pass. Delivers back. Step has the ball up top. They go with a double team. St. Clair passes outside. Only 7 on the shot clock. The junior forward pulls down the offensive board.
Boy, if you try to fight him for that offensive rebound, you're going to be tasting his elbow.
Ellis gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. A minute and 3 remaining. Takes the shot. Step contains the miss.
That was really solid, Mike. Grabbing big defensive rebounds in a crowd. That kid really wanted the ball late in this ball game.
From beyond the arc, Ellis gets the offensive board.
I'm really impressed how he's out-hustled the defense to get those key offensive rebounds.
Meredith tries to answer with a 3, but misses. Bolton slams it in, though you normally don't see him getting much airtime. It's a pleasant surprise. kicks it back. Unloads. Ellis rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
When the ball goes up, he is going after it every single time. That's a great offensive rebound.
Meredith hit the left side of the rim, but got the roll. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting them here tonight.
There's the horn. This game is in the books. The final score, 69-25. The Devils came out tonight and just clobbered their opponents. What a beating they delivered. Jay, what sticks out to you about the win?
I thought the difference for this team was the way they played inside. They really dominated the paint area, and I think the paint is kind of like the trenches in football. When you dominate the line of scrimmage, you win. They dominated the paint, the line of scrimmage in basketball.
Tonight's ESPN Player of the Game. Jay, this kid played an all-around great game and deserves this honor.
You know, Mike, some players show up to play. This kid showed up to fight, and he showed up to win. He really stepped up and led his team.
Thanks for joining us. That wraps it up for us. We hope to see you next time. For Jay Billis and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Good night, everybody.